here. I actually got chased a couple of times, and I'm not very quick, but I got chased by javelina or wild boar. I have not decided which. If it was a boar, it was pretty small. If it was a javelina, it was pretty big. There seemed to be a small number of them, which it seems like it would be a boar situation, but either way, I don't think it actually saw me too good. And I was right here, and it was right over there, just past the shed, and it decided it didn't want me out here, and so it chased me. And it got all the way to this rock right here, and then said, you know what? He looked smaller from farther away, and I mean, I could have busted him in the head with a rock at that distance. It was so short, and then took off down the hill. And then the same thing happened with a slightly larger one maybe a month later, and I said, cool, I guess I have to wander around at nighttime with a gun, because I don't want to get eaten by the next one, which is, going to be a 350-pound boar or some damn thing. So I actually started putting everybody up at night, but now we've got a shed, so it's probably very safe for them, especially since it's you can't get into it unless you can get between the side there and the fence, and that means that you have to come within easy access of. At the time we had, I think we had all 4 of our German Shepherds at the time, and so we only have 3 now, and only 2 are ever on duty at night for the most part. So that coyote you can hear probably, maybe, does know that now, and they do not come into the light. They stay, I don't know if you can see this little thing right there. That's as close as I've seen anything carnivorous come lately. And I had it in my sights, but I was missing one goat, and I didn't want to shoot one of my goats, so it got pardoned. I don't know if you can hear that. Can you hear that? So that's coming. That's coyotes, and they're coming from over here. And what it is there's another ridge right here, and there's somebody else that has their mountaintop home over here, and down that direction is nobody for miles. And the coyotes, I think they sit in this little valley that's formed between my house and this other gentleman's house over there, and they howl at nighttime. Wonder why I never actually did a video on this before. I'm angling you this way, not because they're that direction, but because you can hear them easier, hopefully. I don't think it's a very big pack of them, and I've only seen them in daylight once, but the dogs all up and down in our area here lose their mind, except for mine. Mine don't care anymore. We hear them very close, very often, and yeah, they're probably reasonably close. I would say probably not more than a kilometer. Their voices really carry, especially in a kind of a rocky canyon, which is what this is. I need to put out some game cameras so I can catch them on video or picture, depending on how cheap I'm going to go on the video portion. But it's kind of bright for them to be out. Normally they're like nautical twilight type howlers around here anyway. Man, you can really hear them tonight though. We might have to go get our flashlight with an attached weapon and make sure that they're not trying to get into my fence tonight, because I don't want to lose anybody to a pack of coyotes. The wildlife has been kind of hiding the last 2 days because we've had pretty terrible weather for an arid location. It was misty and it was also rainy on each one of those 2 days. And so I actually went out at night twice in my vehicle, and I almost always see 8 or 9 deer, a couple of pigs, a raccoon or 15, and sometimes some ring-tailed cats. And one time a porcupine. That was really weird. I didn't know they were here. But I have not seen anything in 2 days, which is extremely unusual. So I'm guessing the coyotes might be hungry. If nobody's out, that means no deer get ran over by tourists and truckers. And so there's nothing for them to scavenge. Well, they're pretty good at catching things too. And I don't doubt that I've lost some chickens to them. Although I have no evidence. But I also haven't attacked any coyotes, but I sure don't want them getting too close. So we might have to go look.